I'll start out by saying thank you to Whiting Turner for sponsoring this design project for this semester. And also on behalf of all the seniors, we really appreciate the companies within the construction industry that invest so much time to our learning and to our internships throughout the summers to help us, get a greater experience. So we just want to thank y'all for that. To get started, we are Team South Carolina, and we are doing the FMC Demand Fulfillment Center in Tennessee. To start off, this is our team. Okay, I'll start. I'm Harley.
I'm Noah.
Logan.
I'm Matt Schufer.
And I'm Lindsay Mercier.
Okay, so here at Team South Carolina, our key focus for our construction company is first and foremost safety. Safety is very important, not only on the construction aspect of things, but just in general whenever we're operating. We like to prioritize communication amongst ourselves along with our owners and our trade partners. And we think this helps us to minimize risks that potentially happen due to miscommunication. So we take pride in that. And we also like to create trustworthy relationships.
Harley, your slides are not moving.
Oh gosh. Are they moving now? You see that?
No, I can't say anything.
All right,
I
let's.
thought maybe the problem was on my end.
All right, can y'all see it now?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
we're just
can
gonna,
you do the presentation one where it shows it?
Yeah, do present mode.
I did, and that's what wasn't shown to y'all. So
Okay.
we're just gonna roll with it. I apologize. We're just gonna move forward. So with keeping the owner in mind, we'd like to reference our RFP to make sure we're fulfilling the top priorities of our owner, as well as key requirements that y'all expect out of your building. We take pride in our work, which is why our goal is to exceed your expectations. So whatever you may want, we want to take that one step further to put our personal touch of exceeding that for you. And we also like to build on each other's strengths to deliver the highest quality product, which we'll get into later on.
All right, so for our project scope, the existing site is located in Knoxville, Tennessee. It borders Roscoe Lane and just off of East John Sevier Highway. The existing site was previously used for agricultural use, so there's not a whole lot on the site. The site slopes from north to south pretty heavily in some areas. And there are 7 existing structures that will need to be demoed. And for the proposed building, it is 614,000 square foot of warehouse space, 25,000 square foot of office space with 93 loading docks. There's a 2-story main office, and then there are subsequently a shipping, receiving, and manufacturing office. And there's 1 elevator located in the building. And then moving on to design summary. So given the RFP, we were given the task of selecting some building systems, which we take pride in. So for the exterior walls, we selected the insulated wall panels, the TPO single layer roofing, the spread footing foundation, the Freon rooftop unit, and the UPS system. We're going to get more in the details of these systems later in the presentation. And with this 3D model, we weren't blessed with any of the modeling people, the tech people in our group. So this is our SketchUp. The 2 window looking areas were the office areas, just to give it a nicer look on the outside. Then moving in toward the construction summary. So the project duration is about 1 year and 3 months, with the kickoff meeting on June 13th. And then this also includes all of our design and procurement phases of the building. Once we get our building permit on September 11th, then we can begin the demo, because the demo permit is also in hand with the building permit. And so the workflow throughout this building, we cut the building into 6 sections, and having the trades move through these sections one after another to promote a good workflow and keep everyone safe and out of the way of one another. And also we designed our construction site and our layout to be the most safe and be most efficient. next to the.
So here's our demolition grading. This is our first phase of the project. As you can see, we have our site outlined or highlighted in the blue. We have 7 existing buildings on site currently, and we're going to be demoing those as well as existing power lines and fencing. As you can see, our main entrance is on the northwest side with our excess soil lay down on the west side of the site to fit the geotechnical report, which calls for a 20-foot cut and fill. And any excess soil that is left on the site is going to be brought off from that entrance and exit. And moving on to the civil site plan. Matt.
Matt, you're muted.
All right, can you hear me now? So the civil site plan is essentially after the demolition is all done on the project, how we're going to form our building pad. As you can see, this right up in the left-hand side of the page, this red line is kind of a little bit of a description of how our site's going to look. From the western part of the page, we're going to start out and we're going to have a fall of a slope that we're going to cut. We're going to track it in with the loaders to ensure that it stays stable. Then we're going to flatten out and to have a building pad where our actual building is going to go. And then we're going to have another slope that's cut for all the water to drain down to these retention ponds in the sediment area that's depicted below. So as you can see below, the arrows are the way that the water is going to flow down into this sediment basin, which is the tan area located in the south part of the drawing, and the retention pond that's in the south eastern part of the drawing.